Right, news just in. Sources close to Shatrugan Sinha say that Patna Saheb is the actor turned politician's first and only choice, and that there will be no more discussions on the subject. Shatrugan Sinha making his stand clear that he will only be contesting from Patna, and if his party decides to shuffle the seat arrangement in the state of Bihar, he will not be contesting on a BJP ticket. That's effectively what Shatrugan Sinha is saying no compromise on his seat. Remember, the actor turned politician has been an MP from Patna Saheb for almost, if I'm not incorrect, twice now. Let's get a word from our correspondent Rohit Singh, who's joining us on the phone line from Patna. Rohit, Shatrugan Sinha putting all his cards on the table. He's also someone who's been bankable as far as Patna is concerned.
Well, absolutely, Simi. After the BJP's list of 30 candidates was released last night, in fact, 25 names were released last night. There was no mention of Shatrugan Sinha's name in that list, and after that, there is a furor that has erupted in Bihar, and Shatrugan Sinha is now very angry at the fact that why his name has not been included, and there is still suspense whether the BJP will field him from Patna Sahib seat or not, and that is why Shatrugan Sinha is exerting more pressure tactics, and he's saying that he will not contest from any other seat but Patna Sahib seat. But we know that there are differences and not many candidates for this seat. In fact, Ravi Shankar Prasad of BJP is also in line for this seat. In fact, Nand Kishore Yadav is also looking to fight from BJP from this seat. So that is why there are so many candidates from this seat, and that is why Shatrugan Sinha is exerting pressure on the party.
All right, so Rohit, you're telling us that there are other people who also want to try their luck in Patna. As far as Patna is concerned, is it seen as a safe constituency for the BJP? And are there any big leaders who can provide competition to Shatrugan Sinha? Another question that I wanted to ask you is that when the BJP announced its first list for Bihar, did it name anyone for the Patna seat?
No, there was no mention of any, but in fact, Ram Kripal Yadav has been, his name was figuring for Patliputra seat, but as far as the Patna Sahib seat is concerned, there was no mention of Shatrugan Sinha or any other candidate, because as I've told you, in 2009 also, Ravi Shankar Prasad was very keen on contesting this from Patna Sahib seat, but after pressure from Advani and because close links with Advani, Shatrugan Sinha managed to get ticket for that seat, and he won from that seat. And this time again, Ravi Shankar Prasad is also in the fray. In fact, the leader of the opposition in Bihar Assembly, Nand Kishore Yadav, is also hopeful of getting a ticket from that seat. And that is why there is complete suspense on whether Shatrugan Sinha will contest from this seat or not. And Shatrugan Sinha has amply made it very clear today that he will not fight from any other seat but Patna Sahib seat. So that's the pressure tactics that is being applied by Shatrugan Sinha, because he's a celebrity and he has a star power also. Whenever he goes to rallies, he draws a lot of crowd, and that is why he is applying so much pressure on the party.
Absolutely. He's been the BJP star campaigner in Bihar. He's now exerting pressure on the party high command to allow him to contest from Patna once again.